And lemonade, what don't you get? Is it watermelon flavored lemonade or lemonade flavored watermelon? Flavor changers. The merc is a bold watermelon flavor, and the stirred is a blast of lemonade flavor. Does that make sense? I guess it doesn't matter if you're check. This watermelon lemonade is available for only 7 dollars for a limited time this summer, so please use that. Does that make sense? It doesn't matter if you're check. This watermelon lemonade is
Alright, so we got time attack now. Alright, let's see here. There we go. Okay. Let's get back into Mania mode. We'll start back here. And like I was saying about the animation of just the pixels, like in that last part where Robotnik sends Sonic back to the chemical plant zone right here, just like his arm movement is, you know, why you're visiting all these places, the sheer volume of ways that you can go. You know, they were already huge in like Sonic 2 and 3, but these really kind of, this game has so far kind of put them to shame. That always bugs me. You always see these monitors and stuff like on so close, and so many times I've never been able to figure out like how to get to them. So I'm wondering if it has something to do with like some of the other characters, like Knuckles or Tails, being maybe more easily and readily able to access them. I'm not really sure, but. False move. Ah. You know, I've been playing this game for a while now, and it wasn't until tonight that everything kind of decided to go to pot as far as like how well I'm playing, but hey. It's all good. You gotta be freaking kidding me. You know, the biggest thing that kind of complaint I had about this game is, you know, they keep talking about like the drop dash and you can unlock all these moves and stuff like that. But the problem is, I think you can only play through them in this, like, mode where you can't save, so it's kind of like the original Sega version, I guess, in that respect. Except even in Sonic 3, you could save, and it wasn't, like, a penalty of sorts for doing that sort of thing. I wonder if I can get up there. No, maybe not. And a shout out to these guys for definitely keeping the music good. That's always been one of my favorite aspects of these games, is the soundtracks are always amazing. And this game was definitely no exception. Now, granted, it's basically just the stuff that we, you know, already knew from the other games, but slightly changed a little bit or remixed. But especially on like the exclusive levels, the ones that were made specifically for this game, you know, they're pretty good. The music's good, and it sounds like a Sonic game. So I'm glad that they were able to keep with that. As a matter of fact, I don't remember the exact YouTuber's name. I've recently subscribed to him, but there was a really good video about Michael Jackson's involvement in Sonic 3's soundtrack. And it's kind of funny because, you know, I've heard like little bits and pieces on different videos, and this guy actually broke it down all the way from the very beginning as to what exactly happened, why he didn't get more involved with the music, and kind of like why he ended up distancing himself from it, but also why the game still kind of had that kind of feel and that sound as far as the music was concerned. And if I remember, I'll try and post a link or something like that. Damn those spiders. Because it's actually a pretty fascinating video. But anyways, yeah. But I love this about these old levels, is that you may have noticed, like, from Act 1 to Act 2, the level changes, and there's even like new play physics and mechanics. I love that this like goo or jelly stuff can change consistency and basically change how high up you can kind of bounce. I just always thought that was pretty cool. And then these DNA lifts are pretty neat. You know, they fit right in with this weird blue goop that you always see in chemical plant zones, so I thought that was I always thought that was pretty cool. Alright. I always like to roll when I get into those things, because you just never know which enemies are going to be waiting around the corner. Let me go back for this. Oh, okay, it's just another one. Go back. There we go. Oh, wow. I guess we'll go that way. Alright. Yeah, like I was saying earlier, I like this upgrade. I couldn't figure out what it was for, like why my rings would turn blue, and then when I finally got hit with it equipped, I realized that it was kind of like a ring, not a fail-safe, but it helped you grab your rings a lot quicker. By making them like extra big. So I thought that was a kind of a neat addition that they added to this. Oh, hey Seth. I just saw that you commented. Thank you for joining us. Or I should say Odell, I'm sorry. Just in case you have people watching with you. Alright, well, you didn't really miss much, just Feline kind of screaming, like, crying, being upset, ready to go to bed for the first little bit of the video. I had to come out here to the living room so I could give her and Chantel space to sleep. And also for the sanity of anybody that might be watching this. It's the life of a father of two, I suppose. I think me and Chantel are actually thinking about playing some Diablo on Twitch. I don't know why we never did it before, or why we never thought about it, but it might be kind of fun to do that. As much as we play it. And then especially with the new Necromancer pack that we've been messing around with. Which has been a lot of fun. We already beat it. Come on, man. Oh, one more ring. Perfect! No! Oh, and I see Damon is joining us. Hello. Oh, alright. Yes, I did blow it. That sucks. That's the first time I think I've gotten a perfect on this so far. And believe me, I've tried. Oh, sweet! I didn't know the bubble would protect me from the goop. I love those things. It's just it's beautifully animated. Shit. Well, that bubble thing's messing me up. Come on. Yeah, that's what I was saying earlier. The 3D was... I've never really been a huge fan of kind of how those were, just because it was so difficult to navigate kind of that 3D, and you really have to have precision, like a super precise timing for all that. But it's cool that they included it. I think that's, that's fun. And instead of getting the Chaos Emeralds from those, you get these medals, which I think get you kind of like upgrades. Like you get new abilities or something to use, I guess. I don't really know. The Chaos Emeralds are done doing that, like, Sonic CD UFO chase kind of deal. Yeah, the only thing about the abilities, what I was saying earlier, you might have missed it, was you can't use them unless you're playing, I guess, what would be considered classic version. This is, because, like, on this I can save, yeah, it's on like an F-Zero, but, kind of looking stage. What was I saying? Oh, no. Oh, anyways, yeah, so, like, I guess I'm on, like, what would be Mania mode, and you can save, much like Sonic 3, but if you want to use the upgrades, you have to play on, like, I guess, classic kind of mode, where you can't save. So it kind of sucks in that respect. You're kind of limited to how you can use it. You have to play through the whole game in one sitting to do that, which I think is kind of lame. So that's kind of one complaint I have about it, but, I mean, it's really not that big a deal.